Who's the youngest player to ever play in Argentine football? Well, my answer changed today. Why do I say that? Copa Argentina, Riestra and Newell's end up facing off. It's a victory for Newell's 1-0 as they advance into the next round. But there was a very interesting moment, maybe a moment that took pretty much all the headlines, when Mateo Apolonio, he's 14 years, 25 days old. In other words, just turned 14, as a matter of fact. He's making his professional debut with Riestra. And of course, he comes in the 84th minute. He gets very limited minutes, but it's going to be an unforgettable and as well as historic moment for him as he was able to come through. Apolonio comes to Riestra, and he arrived when he was 11, 12 years old. He's impressed the coaching staff at the youth level. He's also impressed Ogro Fabiani, who's the coach of Deportivo Riestra, and gets an opportunity. Well, many other youngsters are going to get an opportunity. Many of them actually did in this match, as Riestra were resting a lot of their starters for a crucial match that they were going to have this weekend. So they left all their starters out. And that's where Apolonio ends up making history in terms of Argentine football. So if you would have asked me yesterday, since you are so curious about it, if you would have asked me yesterday who would have been that player, well, none other than Kun Agüero. Almost 20 years ago, as a matter of fact, when Agüero ends up making his debut at 15 years, 35 days. So again, history being made in Argentine football, and it seems like every day that passes by, players are getting younger and younger and younger to play. We'll see what ends up happening with his career. Hopefully he ends up getting a couple of matches here and there with the first team as the season progresses, as Riestra might not be a good proposition for them, at least for now. But if he does impress and he does continue to progress, well, there could be an opportunity. Keep in mind, like I said, Riestra find themselves mired in a relegation battle right now, and they need to be able to solidify themselves in that particular engagement and get out of that, as that is actually their primary objective for the rest of 2024.